Hey everyone, it's Rose and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to film this vlog with you guys. Like all my vlogs are, don't worry, this will be reading themed, but basically today is Monday. I'm going on holiday Tuesday to Sunday. I am going on a relaxing vacation. I am going to Spain. I'm going to an all-inclusive resort where I will be spending my days reading by the pool and at the beach. You know me, this is going to be a reading holiday. So I thought I'd bring you guys along with me for this week. We'll see what I end up reading while I am away. And of course, any books I talk about, it will be spoiler free, don't you worry. So it's currently Monday. It's not quite afternoon, it's just gone at 11 AM, and whilst I have been getting some last bits packed, I have been listening to an audiobook. This is Die Trying by Eleanor Barker White. This is a proof copy that was so kindly sent to me by Harper North, but by the time this vlog's out, this book will be out as well. I'm 68 pages in, and I don't know how I feel about it yet, but you know, first impression's not amazing, but I have a feeling that it's gonna get better. It says it's a psychological thriller. It doesn't quite feel like it yet, but you know, I'm maybe 15% in at a push, so it's got a lot of time to get thrillery. So it's about this couple, and the wife's had an affair and she's doing like a trial separation with her partner, but he's like deluded and not seeing it as that. He's kind of obsessed with her. I honestly, not that I condone cheating, but if you'd have left him without the cheating, would not have blamed you, girl. He sounds a bit obsessive. Anyway, there was a die even. In his past, he at one point got really overwhelmed with the fact that you're constantly having to make choices every single day, all the time. So he simplified everything down and was like, I'm gonna roll the dice every time I need to make a decision, and each number means something different, and that's how I'm gonna control my life. And he did that in his past until something bad happened and he never did it again. He thought he threw the die away. But now he's in this turbulent time in his life. His son has found the die and he's gonna start using it again. It's a very unique concept, a very interesting concept. I'm looking forward to finding out what happened in his past and maybe see the same mistakes be repeated. I am hoping we get a bit more thrillery. I know that's not... Is that a word? I don't think so. But I'm hoping it amps up. Like, yes, I'm not very far in, but I like my thrillers to get going pretty quickly, so I would like to see more of that, but I am interested to see where it goes. As for my physical book, I'm currently just over 400 pages into Gleam by Raven Kennedy. This is the third book in the Plated Prisoner series. This is a 5-star series for me. I know this book is going to be 5 stars. Book 1 was, I think, 4 stars. Book 2 was 5 stars. It was my first 5-star of last year. It's only fitting that I'm going to be reading this because I know it's going to be a 5-star already. It's been a 5-star for the last 400 pages and it will continue to be a 5-star, I am sure. However, I've been reading this, I think, for like nearly 2 weeks now, because one thing with me, I read physical books a lot slower, I read fantasy a lot slower, I read 5 stars a lot slower because I like to savor them. So I've been reading this in between different audiobooks and Kindle books. I kind of want to finish this before I go away tomorrow, which is insane because there's like 260 pages left and I have a busy day today. But I don't want to take this chunky book in my suitcase when I could fill that space with the next book in this series. Does that make sense? I don't know. But I'm going to spend today trying to, any free moment I have, get as much of this read as possible because I really want to bring the 4th book with me. But this is going to take up a lot of space, so if I can get it done, that would be perfect. That's kind of insane and overly ambitious. This is like a full day's worth of reading, and I do not have a full day. But we'll just see how it goes. That's my plan. When I've got stuff I need to be doing, I'll be listening, and when I have free time, I will be reading this one, and we'll just see how it goes. And then the rest of the vlog will be in a much sunnier, much nicer place where I will be reading in much more scenic locations, which is always great for a vlog. I guess I'll see you at some point later. I am so excited. Okay, I have got to read you this quote. It is not a spoiler, do not worry, but oh my goodness, I wasn't tabbing this book, but I had to dog-ear this page. Love happens in all kinds of ways, fast, slow, in bits and pieces, or immediate. Filled with lust, one-sided longing, a snap realization never noticed before. Deeply, thoroughly. Love is a whisper we didn't hear or a sound that drums in our ears and drowns out everything else. Are you joking? That is beautiful. I'm having such a good time with this book. I think I've got 180 pages left and it is already nearly 5:30 in the evening. So I don't know if we'll finish it today, but either way, I love it so much. It is so good. It's too early in the morning. I've got to go. Too early to have a camera out. My god. So I didn't end up finishing this entire book. It was a bit too ambitious. I read about 100 pages, so I've still got just under 200 to go. So maybe I read a bit more than 100. I don't know. I can't do math this early, so it is going in the bag with me. But I've only brought a few books with me because I'm taking my Kindle, and I also want to buy a couple books while I'm there. I want to go in the bookshops in the airport because I really like big floppy books, and airport paperbacks are big floppy books. So I am taking this one with me, of course, because I haven't finished it, and then I'm taking the next one. I've got a lot downloaded on my Kindle. Then I'm taking Die Trying so I can finish off this, because I don't just want to have the audiobook because I might want to read some of the physical. And then I am taking The Family Friend by Claire Douglas. This is an airport paperback I bought last time I went to the airport. This is what I mean. It is very big. It is the size of a proof or the size of a hardcover, but in paperback, which I love. And then I have some Marina Kent downloaded on my Kindle because I really want to start her, and I feel like it's a holiday vibe. I have got first two books in the Broken Bonds series, like The Bonds That Tie. I've got some Freedom McFadden. I've got Bad Bishop. I downloaded that one in the sequel. So I've got a whole lot going on there as well. So I am not for lack of options, but taking only 4 books doesn't seem like a lot. I'm literally going for 6 days, and 2 of them are like 800 pages, but anyway, I need to finish getting ready. By finish getting ready, I've just opened my eyes. I need to wake myself up, get ready, and get going, because we've got to head out to the airport and drop the doggies off at the lovely lady over the road who is sitting for us. They're going to go stay with them, so they're being well cared for, and go on holiday. Hello, it is now Tuesday evening. We made it here. I have had a lovely day. I have been swimming in the pool. I have had a lot of food and a lot of drinks. I've been having a great old time. But while I was on the plane, I managed to get quite a bit of reading done. Let me open this up here for you. I am on page 205 of Die Trying. I don't see how this is a thriller. It's okay, it's not amazing, and it's nothing really thrilling. So I guess something's gonna have to, the stakes are gonna up. I mean, they've got to. This is a psychological thriller, apparently. It doesn't really seem like it right now. I don't know what I would call it, but not that. I'm absolutely exhausted after not really having much sleep last night. I've had a very long travel day. I've had a very good day, but I think I'm gonna get an early night tonight. I'm on holiday and I'm going to bed at like 8 p.m. I'm not going to bed right yet, but we're definitely not going out tonight. I am going to have a shower and get in my pajamas and hydrate, and maybe I'll read in bed for a bit. I think I want to start something on my Kindle because I really want to finish Gleam, but I think I need something like where I don't need the overhead light on, something I can fall asleep reading my Kindle, because I think I'm tired enough to actually be able to do that tonight. So I think I'm going to start a 3rd book. We'll be reading 3 at once. Why not? It's holiday. But I'll let you know how that goes. It is now Thursday afternoon. I had a very productive morning. Productive in terms of reading, not productive in terms of anything else. I literally spent the whole morning sunbathing and reading my book. Then when I got too hot, I got in the pool to cool off, and then I come and dried out and read more of my book and just repeated that for a few hours. It was so much fun. I read 100 pages more of this book. I only have like less than 100 pages left to go now. It is so good. I'm so glad I brought the next book with me, thank God, because I need to know how the story progresses. And I think it's around like 3 p.m. now. 2:40, we've just come back from lunch. I don't know what everyone else is doing, but I'm gonna sit in this room in the cool aircon, chill, and finish the rest of this book. And then I think I might have a nap for a bit because it is Spain, why not have a siesta? I did that yesterday for like 3 hours, such a good sleep. So I might do that this afternoon as well. There's my plans. It's gonna be a 5-star, I already know it, but I will let you know when I finish it just in case. I did it. I finished this absolute masterpiece of a book. 5 stars, 6 stars. Every book in this series gets better. Book 2 is 5 stars. That outdid it 10 times. Like, I didn't know how good this series could get. I don't know what I want to do next. Ideally, I would start the next book, but I fly home on Sunday and the next book is over 700 pages. I am not going to be able to read a 700-page fantasy book in the next 2 days when I have things to do as well. So I think I might save that. I might like start it on the plane journey home and save it for when I'm at home and I can really sink my teeth into it. And then pick something on Kindle for now, but I do have a couple of thrillers that I have physical copies of. I also would like to finish the audiobook of Die Trying. I'm like 60% of the way in. I'm not loving it, but I don't want to just be stuck over halfway through one book but not finishing it. I would like to listen to the audio. I'm in the mood to physically read a book right now. So I think I might have a scroll through what I've downloaded on Kindle Unlimited. And I really fancy a chill evening this evening. The last couple evenings have been a bit hectic. So everyone else has gone out and I think I'm just gonna have a little bit of a chill and then maybe I'll join them in a couple hours depending on how I'm going. I have sunburnt myself a little bit, so I just need a little bit of a breather. My social battery is starting to waver, but I'm having a great time, and hey, it's holiday, so I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do what makes me happy, because everyone else can do what makes them happy. All that to say, I don't know what I'm gonna read, but what I did just read was fantastic. It is now Saturday, and I have not updated you guys in a couple days. I don't know, time has just gotten away from me. I've just been having a good time and relaxing, and I forgot to update you. I'm very sorry. I put my camera away in the safe and then it was very much like out of sight, out of mind, and now it's Saturday. I have been doing some reading that I am very excited about. So first of all, Die Trying. I have around 100 pages left now. I'm still not enjoying it, but it's something I can listen to on the plane journey back, so I am planning on finishing this tomorrow while I'm on the plane, because I need something that's not going to take too much concentration. This isn't going to take too much concentration because it's pretty boring. There's not much going on really. Definitely not a psychological thriller. Don't know who gave it that genre. Like, I don't know who labelled it as that, but I don't think it is. But the book I have started on my Kindle that I'm so excited about, I am around 20% of the way in, exactly 20% of the way in, is none other than Cruel King by Rena Kent. Yep, I am finally starting the Renaverse. There are like 35 books. It is a huge commitment. Most, if not all of them, are on Kindle Unlimited, and apparently it's absolutely addictive and it's going to consume my entire life, and I'm ready for that to happen. I think they're all dark romances, and it's a bunch of different series in a big universe. Some of them are like, one series has parents and then another series is like 20 years later with the kids. Some of them are like, you just get little cameos, but they're all connected in some way. And I am starting with the Royal Elite series. I think you read all of them but the epilogue before starting a new series of hers. So I'm reading Cruel King, which isn't even the first technical book. It's called a Royal Elite book, but it's not book one. Deviant King is book one. You read this before. It's like a standalone before, but it's not a standalone because I've just met all the characters that I know get their own books in the series. Anyway, all that being said, I'm just under 100 pages in and I'm addicted. The writing is not amazing, but again, it's the first book she's written out of like, I think it's 35, I think it might be more than that now. So I'm not I know I'm not going to get her best work first, but although it's not the most amazing writing, there is something about it that has hooked me in. I was reading it on the beach and I couldn't put it down. It is so much fun. There are so many characters where I have met them and I'm like, I wonder what the dynamic is there. I wonder what's going on there. And then I realise, oh, Royal Elite Book 4 is their book. They are in a different series. They get their own book. It is so fun. And so I'm just ready for like a universe to consume my reading. And I'm only 20% into the first book, but I have a feeling Rena Kent's universe is going to be that for me, which is just so much fun. And I feel like On Holiday was the best place to have this feeling because it's just so great. Saturday afternoon, we are leaving tomorrow. Our flight I think is 2 p.m, but we're getting there quite early because we've got a drop-off system. So this is basically my last day and I need to pack up my books now. I did get a couple at the airport, so I'm gonna have to figure out how they're all gonna fit into my carry-on bag because my case is full. So whilst I do my packing, I'll probably listen to a bit more of Die Trying. I mean, if I finish it before the plane ride, I'll pick another audiobook, but I don't know. It's really got to do something. At this point, it's like a 2-star read. It needs to do something to at least up it from 2 to 3, maybe. But I'll keep you updated and we'll just see what happens. The day has come where I am leaving my holiday. And I'm kind of sad, but also I have missed my dogs so much. I cannot wait to see them. I cannot wait to hug them. I cannot wait to just spend time with them and apologise for leaving them, even though they were in the best hands. But I feel like they're going to guilt trip me anyway. But enough of that. I finished Die Trying last night. I rated it 2 stars. I don't know why this is marketed as a psychological thriller. I don't think it was even a thriller at all. Nothing thrilling happened. There was one twist at the end, which I had already guessed. Literally nothing happened until the epilogue, and it wasn't even a shock because I'd figured it out. This was a letdown. I would have DNF'd, but I was sent this, so I was really trying to make my way through to give it a fair shot. But I cannot say I would recommend. I haven't read any more of Cruel King yet because I was just so tired. I needed an audiobook because I couldn't physically read. I don't know what I'm going to read on the plane now. I don't know if I'll start an audiobook or if I'll read a bit more of Cruel King. But I get very nervous on planes, and it worked listening to an audiobook on the way here because I could shut my eyes. And I can't do that reading Cruel King, and I don't want to listen to that on audio because I'm really enjoying reading it on Kindle. So I don't know what I'm going to do. If I pick up an audiobook, I'll let you know, but I'm probably not going to speak to you now, I guess until I get home, or at least till I'm back in England, in the UK. I'm scared for the plane, oh my god. I need to pack my last minute bits. I need to pack like my pyjamas, my toothbrush. I might just leave my toothbrush here. I need to pack this camera, so you gotta go. I'll see you later. I gotta go, so you gotta go. And with that, I am home. I've come home to a heat wave, and it is not nice. I was used to nice heat where I could sunbathe and relax, and this is just muggy, sticky heat, and it's horrible. I already miss holiday. But I am glad to be home. I'm glad to be reunited with my bookshelves. I'm glad to be reunited with my doggies, more importantly. I've had shadows. It's already nearly the afternoon, and this is the first chance I've managed to get away from them because they've literally been stuck to my side, which has been lovely. And I guess that means that's the end of this vlog. Pretty successful time. I had a lovely holiday. I managed to finish 2 books. One was a 5-star, which is absolutely amazing. Now I am home, I'm feeling inspired to start vlogging some different things. So look out for some more reading vlogs coming soon. If you'd like to see more from me, please be sure to like and subscribe as I post new videos every single week. But that is all from me. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in another video. Bye!